And that is a tough question to answer, Elsa. Have we learned anything? Yeah, we've learned things. A lot of people have, including myself as we've gone on. But just because we've learned things, I will say, doesn't mean we're going to do anything differently. We may have learned it, but that doesn't mean we're going to use that knowledge in a better way, as opposed to just, run over them with a tank. And it's seemingly the same kind of setup. The second President Bush came out with this weapons of mass destruction, and there are folks who say that some of that is fabricated. No weapons of mass destruction were found. And so we're over in Iraq kind of on the same basis as, being policemen for the world, wanting to give everybody democracy. However, some people may not want it in the sense that we want democracy. They look at us as invaders. And one of the things that I think people tend to forget and don't think about is, what would we do if some foreign country sent its army into the United States? Well, essentially, we'd fight like hell for our homeland, and that's what those people see themselves as doing. We're the aggressor, we're the oppressor, and they're fighting for their homeland and what they believe in, which is the same thing we would do if we were invaded. So, in some ways, no, we haven't. In some aspects, I'd say we probably have learned some things. We're a lot of times, I think, maybe a bit slower to jump in, which some people get on who's ever going to be president, who's ever Secretary of Defense. We need to get in there and save these people. But I think some people are realizing that we can't be police to the world. You can't be. Not everybody's going to want it. And when you go into someone else's country, just remember, it's like fighting for our home, that they're going to fight us because they see us again as that invader, just as we would see somebody else coming here. Hopefully this helps, and like I say, it gets some people thinking and discussion, because that's always a good thing. And maybe one of you folks watching down the road here will come up with a much better answer than I can as to how to take care of all these problems that seem to crop up where we're the policemen for the world.